My name is Mario Carrier, and I'm a primary care paramedic with EHS in Nova Scotia. I was growing up, my mother was a nurse, and so that inspired me to work in the healthcare system. And also my brother was a police officer. So paramedic is a little bit of a combination of both. It's like a nurse and in an emergency vehicle. So this is what inspired me to become paramedic. The education required to become a paramedic is actually a grade 12 with science or an equivalent. And then you need to graduate from a school, accredited school. In the Maritimes, there's two such schools, Medavie Health Ed or the Island College in PEI. My education experience was very interesting. It's a fast-paced course, and depending on where you do it, in the Maritimes here, the course is actually close to a year. In Ontario, for example, it's 2 years. So we see the same material, but very, very condensed in that 1 year period. It's very interesting, it's very demanding, but very rewarding. There is no such thing as a typical day in the paramedic profession. We show up at the base and we make sure that the equipment is ready, that the truck itself is ready, that we have plenty of gas, and then we take it from there. We react to 911 calls, or we do transfers between facilities, between hospitals, or taking patients back from hospitals into their home. There's no typical day. The opportunities as a paramedic in Nova Scotia are actually limitless. There's a huge need for paramedics in Nova Scotia as we get involved in different roles. We can start as a primary care paramedic and become an advanced care paramedic to a critical care paramedic. We also work in hospitals, we work in community centers. It is limitless. One of the biggest challenges as a paramedic is to actually meet people in their own home and try to establish a rapport or a communication channel with them. We have to do this in a very short amount of time, and it gets somewhat difficult sometimes. We deal with kids, we deal with intoxicated patients, older patients. It's really important though that we gain their trust. The rewards are huge though. I can go home and actually feel that I accomplished something every single day. The best thing about my job is that I wake up in the morning and I go to work. I don't know what to expect. I can go from a collision to delivering a baby to having a cardiac arrest. So every day is a new day. The skills needed to become a good paramedic, I would say, are leadership skills, communication skills, critical thinking, friendliness, and empathy. We do a lot of social work as a paramedic, so those skills are essentials. My advice to you, if you're considering becoming a paramedic before you get accepted in school, would be to stay in shape, stay sharp, and get involved in your community. Volunteer with the Red Cross or your local fire department. I am Mario Carrier, and I am a paramedic.